guy, man. He isn't crazy. Just believe me. He's crazy. Save anything. He's got a guy for that. Take a second, think about it, write it down. You need Starbucks, he knows the menu, it's all in his head, 'cause he's awesome, and better than you, 'cause he has iPad. We have a guest. He's Mr. Gelbar. Take a second, think about it, and write it down.
Poor Mr. Cross.
He's really new here. Do you like Audi? He's more superior, 'cause he's Sarakowski. He's also new here. Call O'Reilly. Me and Liam are best buddies. Alright, if any of you out there don't know any of these teachers yet, let's give them another round of applause for we got Mrs. Thomas, and Mr. Moore, and Mr. Thomas, and Mr. Ward. We got Mrs. Wilson, and Mrs. Gilson, and Miss Hippolyta. Whoa, my bad. Whoa, let me try that again. We got Mrs. LeMay.